everyone, Kat here, your favorite ginger bibliophile. Hope you're doing really well, and I hope you're staying warm. I just got out the shower, so I got that nice, recent boiling heat still built up. Otherwise, I would not be in here doing this because it's the coldest room in the house. And it's currently 3 degrees before the wind chill right now. And that's warmed up a lot. We're supposed to be down in the negatives soon, but it's okay because we'll be in the 50s like 2 days after that. So yeah, my body totally knows what's going on. But I wanted to share a nice little something something. And yep, that's my grow light because I've got a lime tree in my library and it's got buds on it. I didn't think it would because it like died down to literally one leaf in my garage last winter because it got to -21 before the wind chill. And I'm not even hanging out in Canada with Elaine. No, I'm in middle of the mess states. So, but we ain't going there. We're gonna be happy. That's what this one is if I could hold it all. I got all of these. Most of these are new to me, but oops, I broke the read what you own challenge. I got 8 brand new books. Well, brand new to me, because y'all know I don't buy brand new except for like free authors. So we're gonna go through these, and I don't feel that bad because all of this after taxes cost me $19.50, and I had a gift card, so I paid that much for it. So it was in my budget, and I didn't find any of the books I was looking for. I'm missing 2 Anne Rice books that I need for the reread of the Vampire Chronicles that I was kicking off with Elaine in March. Thankfully, I have the first 6, so I got time to find them. And I was looking for a couple comedies and things that they didn't have, but I found a whole bunch of adventure novels, and who doesn't need adventure? So, I mean, look how good a shape this is in. That's practically brand freaking new. And, well, it was going to be like $2.50 before credits, or well, after credits if I didn't have the gift card. Like, you can't beat that for $2.50. It's Lost City of the Templars by Paul Christopher. I have a couple books in this series. They had a bunch more, but I couldn't remember which ones I have. And I think I've only read one of them. I found them when I lived in New Mexico. I'm like, ooh, Templars are really interesting. Let's give it a try. I didn't realize there were so flippin' many, and I don't really know if I like them, but this sounded really cool. It's the Templars, so we got some history and some action and some searching, and it's supposed to take place in the Amazon, which I freaking love that setting. All the good stuff always happens there. Well, good for reading, not anything I don't want to actually experience. So, yep. I probably should have grabbed more, but then my luck, if I managed to remember which ones I needed and got them all, I'd find out I don't actually like this author, and then I would have sunk more than, $4 into the whole series. So, here's hoping I like it, but also that I didn't shoot myself in the foot by not getting all the other ones. And this is a completely new to me author, Richard Doach, The Thieves of Darkness. Woo! Like, I was in a very specific mood when I went to the bookstore, which I have not been since September, and I went in February, so that's a pretty good time to like try to read my books. There's a lot of, the thrillers that are murder mystery, and I wasn't feeling that one. I wanted straight up adventure. So we found some interesting looking ones. Will a treacherous mission lead them into ancient paradise? Reformed master thief Michael St. Pierre thinks his criminal days are behind him when his best friend Simon is sentenced to die in a brutal desert prison. Breaking into jail for the first time in his checkered career, Michael frees his only friend to discover his own girlfriend in the next cell. So, with the madman on their heels, the trio plots a series of daring thefts inside the world's most celebrated and heavily guarded sanctums to find the mysterious artifact that landed them behind bars. A map to a secret holy place predating Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So this is going to upset some folks. From the glittering banks of the Bosporus to the highest peaks of the Himalayas, they embark on a globe-trotting adventure to preserve the priceless relics at stake and protect the fate of humanity. These days, I'm wondering if humanity deserves to be saved, but then who's going to take care of the doggies? So, I guess. And then, once again, an author I have never heard of, but it's more Templars, which sounded really fun. After lecturing at the Freemasons' House of the Temple, historian Caedmon Asquith, yeah, he's just gonna be Cade from now on, and his assistant, photographer Eddie Miller, are asked by an archaeologist to decipher a series of vitally important Templar symbols. Y'all know I love a good archaeological thriller. But the man is murdered before he can warn them of the consequences, leaving Cade and Eddie with the first piece of an astonishing puzzle. A secret recording that leads the couple on a dangerous journey across the globe. Clue by Encrypted Clue. Mm-hmm. He wasn't paying attention. I already fed the puppies today. Franny would have been beat me up if I didn't by now. But Cade and Eddie are not alone in their quest. From subterranean sanctuaries to the shadowy channels of Washington, D.C., a deadly adversary is tracking their every move, following them toward the very heart of mankind's supreme mystery, and he will do anything to stop them. That sounds like a nice, fun one. Gonna end up with like a spy versus spy murder thing. And this is another one by the same author, but it just seems so cool. Ark of Fire. Y'all know I love me some fire. So, we got them folks here. Signed the ancient Hebrew relic known as the Stones of Fire. And they're on the run from Canterbury Cathedral to the island of Malta. So, either it's going to be really good or I'm going to be pissed at myself for getting two. But, it just seems so cool. I love my archaeological, thrillers. Anakat with Cussler, The Kingdom. It's another Fargo adventure. And of course, I don't know what it's about because there's no summaries, which I think is like the dumbest thing ever. Because then, how do you know if you want it? And you don't know what it's about. But I read one other one in this series, and I really, really liked it. So, let's see. Is this another deceptively long one? Only 453 pages. I've got a book literally the same thickness that is over 600 pages. Like, what the freak? Like, you wouldn't think paper could get thinner, but when you can add 150 pages in the same size, that is sneaky. I thought it was going to be a fast read, and then it's like 620 pages. So, my bookshelf is lying to me about which books are the biggest. And then this one seemed really fun. Again, an author I've never heard of. Alex Ryan's Hong Kong Black. This is what I'm like. I don't know if it's going to be a cool spy novel or if it's going to be obnoxiously like political and whatnot. But it seemed like it might be kind of fun. Snow Leopard Counterterrorism Unit. Now, if only that was actual snow leopards like really leading the charge, that would be so awesome. But apparently it's the Chinese Counterterrorism Unit. But snow leopards, I like that name, and I'm as I read the book, I'm just gonna pretend that the characters are actual snow leopards, which I think will make this really fun, because that's what they get for calling it that. But yep, this sounds like we've got the American CIA versus Chinese and the CDC microbiologist is involved in a global conspiracy that began over 2,000 years ago. So yeah, this might be like archaeological fun. This might be spy versus spy. It might get a little too political. I don't know. But again, this was gonna cost me $4, But then I got store credits, and dude, like, that's a dang near brand freaking new. You can't beat that. And Robert Doherty. I have never heard of them. And I'm kind of confused because it's called Area 51, but also Excalibur. So are we talking about King Arthur and swords or aliens? And I'm thinking that it's, Excalibur because there was others that were Area 51 with just a different name, and they all sounded really good, but also I have never read this author. So he might be one of those that has an awesome premise and be bad, or he might be really amazing. So I'm either gonna be mad that I bought one of these or mad that I didn't buy the other four. But this just looks, they're getting ready to beam up Excalibur. That just seems so fun. Once thought of as a myth, the legendary sword of King Arthur is now a fiercely pursued reality. So, kind of like the Andy McDermott series. I enjoy those. Pretend that they're like just suspend disbelief because gravity doesn't even work properly in those books, but they're fun. The most important artifact in a worldwide chess game for control of man's destiny. Two rival factions have made their move for domination of the planet, and now former Green Beret Mike Turcotte and his elite team must answer the call of duty. Their dilemma? Which army to align with? Choose wrong, and evil holds domination over what's left of humanity. Only by tracking down the mythic artifact can Turcotte hope to resolve the crisis. His search will take him to the top of the world, to the summit of Mount Everest. But he has more to fear than bone-chilling cold, the thin air of the death zone. For he is not alone in his search for Excalibur. From the Great Wall of China to a fortress on Easter Island, the players span the globe in this ultimate high-stakes game. They'll have to decipher complex clues from deceptive sources to find the key that unlocks Excalibur's power, a secret that has been carefully, meticulously hidden for 5 millennia. But one thing is clear: Excalibur is more than a myth. It may be the key to our survival, a powerful and sophisticated weapon that, if mastered, will determine the fate of humanity. I just want to know how the aliens play into it. Elena, I might have found one for you, even though it's, pure fiction. And then another Fargo adventure by Clive Cussler, The Tombs. Again, I have absolutely no idea, but it looks like they're once again in the middle of the Amazon jungle, one of my favorite settings for books, so I'm excited. And I got all that. Yep. Oh, I lied to y'all. 1905. That's even better. And it was all on a gift card. So, score. So hopefully, like, which one of those should I start with first? Because I'm trying to read the ones that I pulled off my shelves that I thought I had read when I reorganized this in November. Now I don't remember when I did it, but late last year. But I mean, come on now, it's brand new books. I'm so excited. So I will drop a line, let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye. Happy reading.